From the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weekend weather. Here's meteorologist Patrice Brown.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to Your Weekend Weather. I'm meteorologist Patrice Brown. And yes, we have had a bit of a reprieve the past couple of days from the extreme temperatures we had earlier in the week. But unfortunately, that reprieve is going to come to an end because our temperatures will be soaring into the hundreds for the next several days. And that starts today. Let's look at our hour by hour. We're looking at a high of 100 today with southerly breeze. And even this evening, it will still be around 90 degrees, even as late as 10 o'clock. However, let's look at some rainfall totals that we had yesterday. Most of us did not see a drop, but for those of us who saw some of the severe weather yesterday, you did get some pretty good rainfall totals. If you look over in our eastern counties, we're looking at 2 inches, a little over 2.5 inches. Then we have almost 1.5 inches toward the west, northwest of Weatherford. So it just depends on where you are if you were fortunate enough to get some of that precipitation. So we have some heat alerts. This heat advisory is for pretty much our entire area, and it's going to last until 8 p.m. tomorrow. If you look to the extreme west, that's where you see the excessive heat warnings. And unfortunately, it appears that we're going to have some excessive heat warnings issued next week for us as well. And why is that? Because of this heat index. Okay, so we're looking at a heat index around 109 today. It'll be extreme tomorrow, 110. Okay, but now, even though the temperatures were going to be high as well, we're looking for the heat index to come down a little bit going into the middle of next week because we're taking out some of that humidity. So yes, the temperatures are going to be very high, but the humidity will come down a bit, and that's what will bring down our heat index. So let's look at our water vapor here. The thing to look at here is that donut hole. You can see that big donut hole that's been over parts of Mexico for the past couple of weeks, really. And if you can see where we are in Dallas, you can see that we're on the periphery of that donut hole, of that high pressure. And so that's why this past week, we keep getting these opportunities of showers and thunderstorms. But what's going to happen is that the donut hole, so to speak, is going to recenter itself over North Texas. Okay, so that ridge is going to keep us from getting rain pretty much, and also it's going to keep our temperatures very high. So that's what's going on there. And our national radar, yes, there are some showers up in Oklahoma. You do see some in Louisiana as well. In our area right now, you don't see anything, but if you look at the severe weather risk for today, see outlined in red there, those are our far western counties. That is where there is a chance of severe weather, but really more so even further to the west than that. That's where we're looking at the bigger risk for some major severe weather there. It might clip those western counties, but that's why it is shaded in red. If you look tomorrow, we are right under that ridge. And so that's why we're not looking for any precipitation there. The precipitation or the severe weather is going to be around that periphery of the ridge. So you can see right here, look around Abilene, south of Abilene, San Angelo, that's where you see those major storms. Okay, but it doesn't look like they're going to clip our western counties. It is possible, and that's why it's shaded in red. So that's something we're going to be watching for in our western counties. Today's high temperatures, there you go, 100 DFW, 103 Breckenridge. If you're fortunate enough to be in the upper 90s, if you're in the northeastern section of our viewing area. And there you go, there's that very small chance of rain, 10%. Our hour by hour tonight, it's still going to be hot. Again, 90 degrees at 9 o'clock. Our forecast for tonight, our lows are looking at 78 Fort Worth, 75 Breckenridge. Tomorrow, more the same, even hotter, 103 DFW. And so our 3-day hundreds And then even going into the rest of the work week, we're off to the races, more hundreds. Stay with us. We will be right back.